everybody can get on it and see it, to see my Facebook. It's just I can't get on it no more. Even if I had it, I can't. I don't remember the password to it.
Oh, okay. But listen, tell me. Yeah, listen. So tell me what was going? How they treating the dealing with the COVID thing in there?
Well, they're doing good. They're doing the best that they can.
Okay.
They have. I mean, we're limited space. You know what I'm saying? But they're doing the best they can. Our unit we're on lockdown. I think they said we're on code red. But we're on lockdown where we can only go outside for a half hour, and we have to stay within our unit.
All right.
So they're doing the best that they can to keep it from happening. They got a whole unit where they moved people around, where they had a whole cottage just for people who have the virus.
Okay. So there are people there that have the virus?
Yes.
And what about staff?
Yes. I believe there was one staff member that has it, and they limited how many staff members are coming in and out. There's staff members that are doing double shifts just because they're limiting how many people is coming in and out.
Oh, damn. Well, evidently it had to come from staff because y'all didn't bring it in there. Y'all was already in there.
Yeah, and then they're doing, I ain't gonna lie to you, they're doing the best they can. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I mean, right. Well, listen.
This call is originating from an Ohio correctional facility and may be recorded and monitored.
The theme is that there's people out here trying to work to get the state to release as many people, to release a certain amount of people. You understand?
Right. And I think I was told that there is a lot that has been going on. There's a lot of people we have received judicial packets and letter recommendations for judges through the governor. There's a lot of people in here that have filed their judicial and have been denied. That makes me nervous to file because of my case.
Wait, stop for a second. So you're telling me that, first thing. So you're telling me that people where you're at receive judicial packets in the mail?
Yes.
Okay, they didn't even know they was getting the packet. Somebody just mailed it to them out the clear blue.
What do you mean?
Meaning they didn't apply for the judicial. That meaning that somebody just pulled their name and mailed them a judicial packet.
No, they handed that judicial packet where you file it yourself, and they handed it out to everybody in each unit, and it has a letter of recommendation for the governor that you could file yourself to your judge.
Okay.
Whether the judge gives it to you or not, there's many people that have filed and have been denied. Everyone, but there is some people that have got it. Me personally, I got a 6-year sentence, and I guess there's a law saying I have to do 5 years out of my 6 because it's over 5 years.
Well, okay, listen. All right. What was I gonna say? All right, that's for the judicial. There's other avenues.
I tried to file for the sentence reduction too, and they denied it. So I'm just like, I'm gonna try to file, but I don't think I'm even eligible to file.
Okay, wait. All right, stop for a minute. Back up. When did you file for a sentence reduction? When was that?
2 or 3 months ago. I think it was in October, actually, to be honest.
October. Wait. Okay, wait, hold on. So October of last year.
Yes.
Okay. That was before the COVID thing. That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Yes.
Okay, all right. You did not file for a sentence reduction since the COVID thing has came about, correct?
No.
Okay, all right. So listen,
But do you think I should try?
right. So listen. There are avenues that are being utilized. It's called like a clemency packet. Under clemency, it's
This
either
call is originating from an Ohio correctional facility and may be recorded and monitored.
it's either oh my god, that fucking tablet, man. Under clemency, it could be either like you ask for a pardon, computation of your time, and I believe I forgot the other. Hold on for a second. Let me see something. What's on this?
So are you saying that I should file for clemency instead of my judicial?
I mean, you can do whatever you want. There's nothing that's forbidding you from doing filing judicial in the whatchamacallit. Um, reprieve. So the clemency packet is a pardon, a computation, or a reprieve. So um, what people is asking for right now because of the COVID thing, in some cases, is for like a computation. Okay, which that means the parole board can see it goes. The clemency goes to the governor, but I believe a copy also goes to the parole board. They pretty much work hand in hand, the parole board and the governor. So the parole board has the authority to pull you and put you out on early parole because of the COVID situation. Because here's the deal: it's coming back in the winter. It's coming back in the winter. And even if hypothetically, let's say it don't come back in the winter, the flu is going to come back in the winter. The flu comes back every year. That's nothing new. But the problem now is when the flu come back, they're not going to know if it's the flu or if it's COVID. No one's going to know. They're not going to. No one's going to know. And so this is it's going to resurface up again.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah, so pressure's being put on trying to get people up out of there. You understand? Particularly, okay, some of the people I'm working with, they're trying to get whoever I believe they're trying to get whoever they can get out. Which okay, cool, but in my mind, because I've been to jail before, you know what I'm saying? I did time in New York, New Jersey, and I did 6 months in Ohio.
Right.
Basically, in a nutshell, because it's not my call, but the way the system is running, they're looking at non-violent people. You know what I'm saying? I personally can't see them letting somebody out that got a homicide. I don't see it, but you know, I'm not saying that somebody can't fight to get them out. If that's, hey, do what you do. But you, for example, trafficking, you're not a threat to society. Like, so for me, I ain't a lawyer, so I can't. Listen.
With my crime,
What?
my crime is a violent crime though. Mine is violent. I
Yours,
guess.
what, trafficking in persons?
No, actually, it's conspiracy of trafficking persons.
I gotta look to see what you're thinking, but whatever it is, okay, all right, let me just say it this way. Yes, sometimes the law does have, for an example, sometimes possession of a weapon, and maybe it depends on the state. It depends on what the actual statute says. It can be violent or it can be non-violent. I know in New York, like in New York, if you got arrested for possession of a weapon, if they gave you subsection C, I think it was violent. Subsection D was non-violent. Some retarded.
This call is originating from an Ohio correctional facility and may be recorded and monitored.
But the bottom line is, you don't have a robbery, you don't have an assault, and you don't have like murder or kidnapping or arson. You understand? Right. So even if it could be classified violent, but when they look at it, they know it's not really violent. It's not like you went out there and you pick somebody, you grab somebody out the 99-cent store and you threw them in the trunk, that's kidnapping. That's because you've been charged for kidnapping. You understand? So, you're not a threat. I don't see you, like, the argument can be made, yo, you might as well just let her out on parole. She's not a threat. You know what I'm saying? She's not a threat. Like, what the fuck? Like, you know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? Because look, the deal is this. The state has a constitutional right to protect the inmates because you're under their care. You can't care for yourself. You're under their care. And they do have a constitutional right. There is case law from the United States Supreme Court that delegates that. You understand? So the bottom line is the state can't protect the inmates. The citizens in the street can't be protected. People out here allegedly dying. I haven't been seeing it, but that's what they're saying in the news throughout the United States. People get infected and people are dying, and you know what I mean? Now it is in the prison.
1 minute remaining.
It is in the prison, and people have died in the prisons in Ohio and other states. You know what I'm saying? And hold on, we got a minute left. Let me stop this thing real quick.